Like, if there was one aspect you could bring into Terraria to make it like a really good overall like experience, what would it be? A lot of people do this in mods, right? They do leveling mods, where we've definitely had our fair share of experience with that. There's been a couple of leveling mods that work because they're semi-balanced, and then there's some that just get way crazy overpowered. It just scales way too fast. It makes everything really stupid. One thing I remember is, I think it was Terraria Epic Mod Pack Season 4. We did a range class, and we did a leveling mod. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but that was one of the craziest OP builds we had, simply because one mod allowed us to increase shooting damage, shooting speed, everything. It was freaking nuts. Terraria 2, Electric Boogaroo. But seriously, some small things that they could add to Terraria, like I said before, elemental differences, you know, different armors. Like maybe if you make the wood armor, you are plant property, and maybe you're better against water attacks, etc., right? Duke Fishron, water weapons, good against the fire enemies. Small stuff. Yes, it could work. It could work. Pepperidge Farm members. Pepperidge Farm members. Oh, dude, we can. Hey, that's a bad voodoo demon. Who shot that? Who the hell shot that at me? All right, come on, fool. All right, well, what's some other quick like RPG things they could add? Leveling, I don't think would work in this game. Like with those mods, it just wouldn't work. It was nice as an experiment, but leveling doesn't work. There's a lot of other stuff though. Definitely could do some stuff. Take a page out of like Dungeon Defenders, you know? Just have more events, seasonal things. Like, what are they even working on? Like, what is Relogic working on besides, you know, this update? And they said this is the final update for what? For Terraria as a whole, until they come out with another game. I don't know what other stuff to do. Hey Z, leveling mods are fun but never updated and never balanced. I would try them again. Like, who knows, the last time I used it, it could be balanced by then. But they would do some stuff like, you know, you kill a certain monster, and then you get experience, and then you have a tree to put it in. Like, oh, do I want to increase my running speed, my melee, whatever. But then it got to a point where they just didn't balance it in terms of enemy drops. Because, you know, you always fight hordes and hordes of enemies. With RPGs, you are limited. With traditional RPGs, it's like, I can only fight this many enemies in a certain amount of time. And then as you progress the game, you fight stronger enemies, which give you more XP. Now Terraria. Sometimes you're fighting one enemy, sometimes you're fighting 100 at a time. And then, you know, it just gets imbalanced, and then it just... you farm for items all day. And then you just get too strong, and then nothing becomes a challenge. It's weird. You know what I mean. No prefix and suffix this time. Nah, I haven't added one. Oh man, that's another freaking thing they could add to vanilla Terraria. That'd be so good. Different enemies, because okay, all the enemies are the same, but like Diablo and other stuff like that, adding in rare enemies that give you either more money, maybe have a chance to give you better loot, and they can be like larger enemies, more damage, a little bit more health. You know, just like the prefix and suffix to make them a juggernaut enemy. If they touch you, it teleports you to a random area. If they added that kind of stuff, it would make it and make it like super crazy rare. Ooh, that would make it like so sick. Like, let's think of the most crazy. Like, remember the Moon Lord I had that one season? It was like a regenerating, over the top, freaking Moon Lord with 5 eyes or whatever. It was nuts. So let's say you can able to craft a boss weapon too, a boss summoning item. You have a chance for it to become rare, and then they have like a super high chance of dropping the good stuff. They could have done so much, man. It's just values, like just messing with existing things in the game. They could have done way more. They should have just hired the modders, hired the really good modders, like people who did Calamity, people who made thorium, yo, Terraria could be like legit crazy for everyone, not just PC players, but consoles. Woo! Are there more Terraria updates coming? There's no Terraria 2. And Terraria Underworld was like the in-between game. They canceled it. So they're coming out with a new update called Terraria Journey's End, and that's supposed to be the final update. It adds like a new mode after, like it's called Master Mode or whatever, I forgot what it's called. Whatever, and a bunch of little other stuff. Yeah, TModLoader updates. Like that doesn't really excite me that much. ModLoader updates. But yo, you know, at the beginning of every season, I use the latest TModLoader. So I'm not gonna be updating my mod loader until the end of the season because it just breaks mods half the time. Terraria's finishing its run. Finished its run in 2015. I think that was the last time anyone should have been playing it. Yet here we are, 2020. Oh no. Terraria. I need the bathroom. It's been like an hour. Alright, we're gonna start getting like these ores. Hold on. Fire bricks. Get this fool out of here. Oh, hellstone.